Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Wednesday, and this is Wreath Wednesday. I am Dawn. This is Wreath Decor by Dawn. If you're not familiar with who I am, come on in, say hello, and get to know us. All right. So tonight, what I'm doing is I'm working on a tobacco basket. Let's see. That goes with that. That goes with that. All right. So we are doing a tobacco basket tonight, and I got the basket at Carolina Pottery. It's also called a chipwood basket. They used to be called tobacco baskets. I don't think they call them that very much anymore. Hello, everybody. But I picked this up at Carolina Pottery, but you can get them just about anywhere. Craft stores have them. I took a piece of foam. This is just a scrap piece of foam I had. You can't really tell, but in the back, what I did was I covered it with a piece of sheet moss and glued that on there so that it covers up the back so that when you're looking at it, not that anybody's going to be looking at the back of it because it'll be hanging on a wall or a door. Um, it looks finished and you don't see the green foam. And then I don't trust just the glue. I took some burgundy wire that I had because it matched the basket. Hello, everybody. And I wired it across and up and down so you could see the wire there. And I just took the end of the wire and poked it in and put a dab of glue on it so it'll hold it in place. So that's what I did with that to get that ready. So we're just going to use that block of foam and we're going to make this a patriotic basket. So I've got this bush that I got from Hobby Lobby and it's got like 23 stems, 22 stems in it. So it's a really good deal if you haven't gotten these from Hobby Lobby. I think it's 20, oh, I can't remember. It's 20 something, 21.99 or 19.99. I know there's a tag on here somewhere. I can just never find it when I need it. And then, of course, the 50% off. So I think I paid like $9.99 for it. And then you can probably pick this apart for quite a few floral arrangements because there's so many on there. And then I got this Greenery pick. It's got all these different pieces of Greenery fern in it and some eucalyptus. And it looks like some, I guess it's just lace fern in there. So I got this at Carolina Pottery as well. Hey, Owl, how are you? Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. If you all wouldn't mind sharing this, I would really appreciate it. Hello, beautiful. How are you? All right. So we're going to use all of those. And then I have this wooden sign that we're going to also incorporate into it. And I put a stick on that so that we can poke it down into the foam. I have some ribbon here that I'm going to use. We're going to make a big loopy bow and put that in the center. And then I've got some patriotic picks that we're going to use. I don't know if we'll use this one, but I do have these little ball picks that we're going to use. And then I have these for the little pops of white to poke out from the florals once we get done. So we'll be using those. All right, so the first thing I want to do is, well, we'll do this second. The first thing I want to do is I want to put in these ferns. So we're going to start our base, and then once I do that, we'll put in the bow. So I went ahead and pulled a couple pieces off. I think I've got 4 of each here. All right, so I'm going to take these and we'll just make them work. Oh, how's your day going? Every time is right. Every stinking time. All right, this is a thinner one. I want to put it over here. Hopefully these will go in for me. Yeah, they'll go in. It's just going to be hard to put them in. Hello, happy Wednesday to you. It probably needs new picks because some of them I had were old. And they're a pain. All right, so let's turn this around. I want the longer ones at the top. Everybody doing all right tonight? There we go. That'll work. Turn that up just a little bit. Hello. So these have got wire in them. I'm just pulling them, getting them straight here. Hey, Nathan. How are you, honey? All All right, let's get one down here on the bottom. It's going to be sticking out from the basket. Glad it's Wednesday, yes. Halfway through the week. Been one of those weeks, I'm sorry. There we go. So I thought I would go live on our group page as well. Whoops, don't want that glue over here. So y'all, if you're not a member, I'm making a tobacco basket tonight, hun. If you're not a member of our group, it's a free group you can join. It's called Fab Fine Community. The link for it is in the description, and you can go there, meet other crafters. You can share your pictures, get get help with things if you need it, ask questions, share your lives, all of that. So you can do that now. Hey, Brenda, I got your package today. See him sitting back here? He's watching us tonight. All right, so now I'm going to take this other fern and I'm going to put this in here as well. So I'm using two different ferns here. Let's do this one up top too. So this will give us our backdrop. Don't want my leaves in the glue. Kind of give us our base, so to speak. There we go. Get rid of my glue strings. Y'all can join my email list if you want to get notified whenever I go live. You can just type in the word email and I will send you the link after the live, or you can go to the top of my business page and the very first post you'll see an animated envelope there. And you can click on it, the link there, and it will take you to it. All right, so let me show you what I did. So I just laid my little foundation there. So I've got this in the background. So I just laid them out, a couple on each side. And now we're going to do a little bow. So I just want a loopy bow. My week has been okay so far. Been a little crazy. I got lots of stuff I got to get done before next week. I'm having my second hand surgery on Tuesday. So I'm doing 5-inch loops. So I've got to get my room cleaned up because my daughter's coming. She's going to take me since they won't let me Uber. All right, so I'm going to do probably 6 loops total, 3 on each side, I think. Maybe we'll do 4. The name of the group is Fab Fine Community, FABFINE. It's a free group that you can share your pictures and lives and things like that too. It's Paige, Susan, and I have, along with Miss Carla, though she's not on Facebook much anymore. We still have the page. I think I'm going to do 4. I love this ribbon. I love this Rick Rack ribbon. So just make sure you answer the question that it asks in order to be or accepted. If you answer the question, it'll automatically accept you. If you don't answer the question, then it sends it to us and we have to go in and accept you. And it would just make it easier if y'all just answer the one question. It's only one question to answer. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One more. You got your bow maker today. Awesome. All right, so I did 4 loops on each side. We're doing about 12-inch tails on this. I will probably add more tails once I get the project done up underneath all of it. So let me just set this off to the side for now. Let me grab a zip tie. Just using a small zip tie here. Which bow maker did you get? Oh, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to use a longer one. Did you get the easy bow maker? I got my birthday present came today that I ordered. It's kind of a birthday Mother's Day to myself. We're going to say my husband bought it for me, but he just doesn't know he bought it. All right, so I'm going to tighten that enough to hold it in place. And then I'm going to put my pipe cleaner through the back. And this is going to help snagging the ribbon here. Come on. Seems like today's going to be one of those days where I should have just stayed in bed. All right, now we can break the bow. Aren't they? Because you know what? You get exactly what you want, right? You got nobody to blame but yourself if you don't like it. Well, he's away, so he wasn't able to buy me any gifts. I just got his Mother's Day card. He sent it back in April, and I just got it yesterday. So what does that tell you? And I still haven't gotten his birthday card that he sent, which was before the Mother's Day card. So he's not happy about that, but you know, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. I think after all these years, I don't really need a birthday card, you know. Okay, that's nice and tight. Let me just make sure. All right, there we go. I'm going to cut this off. And we're going to use the pipe cleaner as our stem to put into the foam. Just twisting it a couple of times so I can get a nice thick stem on here. Then I'm going to cut this off. Snail mail, yes ma'am. It is definitely snail mail. Alright, so we're going to use a floral pin. So if you've never seen these before, you can get them at Hobby Lobby. They come in a bag. Some of them come in a box. They're just U-pins. They're square actually. Floral pins, so you can use those to get your stuff on there. So what I'm going to do, since I've got this little stem here, I want my tails going this way. Do I want them to go sideways or do I want them to go straight? We'll go sideways. So I'm going to use this to put this on my foam. So it's going to create like a little U, and then we're going to push this down in and glue it in at an angle. Not that I have to worry about going through the foam, but you never know because these are kind of long. All right, I'm going to put one more on for good measure. Make sure it holds it on there. There we go. Now let me get my tails going off to the side over here. And then see, we got this big loopy bow right here. And we're going to work the flowers and that in between all of these big loops. There we go. And then I will cut those later. All right. Now I want to put my sign in. So I got this little square, it's real thin, sign. It says red, white, boom. So I want to add that to it. I probably don't need my stick this long, so we'll cut it in a second, but let me see how far I want it to go first. Maybe I won't have to cut it. So I kind of want it going at an angle in this corner over here. Doesn't it? It does make a pretty bow. I love the rickrack. This is probably one of my favorite patriotic ones. I mean, it's really, you could use it for anything, but... Alright, so we're going to go right about here. So, right there. And then I will take some wire later and I will attach it and put it in the back there just to kind of hold it in place. Because I really don't want this bouncing around. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so there we go. Get these out of here. All right, let's start putting some flowers in now. So I went ahead and I steamed a couple of these today to open them up. But, of course, you know, they probably need to be done again, which I can do it after. So I want to push my greenery up. And I'm going to take 3 of each flower for now. We'll start with that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Don't go away. Come back. So what have y'all been up to today? Anybody doing anything fun? Anybody going to do anything this weekend? You know, I love to hear what everybody's doing for the weekend. So don't forget to join my email list if you haven't already. You can do that by typing in the word email in the comments and I will shoot the link out to you. You can also get my supply list the same way. Type in the word supply and I will send you that list. Alright, so we are going to put some of these in. There we go. So I'm just moving these petals in place so they're opened up. The sign came from the Christmas tree store. If you have one of those in your area, it's, well, they call it Christmas tree shops. They're owned by Bed Bath & Beyond. So if you have one of those, they usually have some pretty nice patriotic stuff. Hey, Susan. Oh, no, honey, don't worry about it. I know how it goes. So I'm going to cut this just a little bit. So I'm going to try not to hide my sign. Yes, you can. Get you one of these little steamers right here. Someone asked, let's see, who asked? Carol Ann asked, is there a way to freshen up smushed florals? Get you one of these little steamers. It's a fabric steamer. This one I got from, I think I got it from QVC or HSN or one of those home shopping channels. And it came with a large one and a travel size one. So I kept the large one for our house, and then I used the travel size one for this. And you just, this one I like because it's got the on-off switch. Some of them just have, when you plug it in, it goes on. But this one's a perfect size for me to use. So this, you steam your flowers and open up those petals and they look good as new. And that's what I did with these lilies today. All right, where's my other one? There it is. Of course, this one looks like it needs to be done again. Or I might not have done this one. I might have done another one and picked the wrong one. But I can also do them after. I know I love the Rick Rack too. All right, so I'm going in triangle. I'm going here and then down with all of my stuff. Oops. Susan got this basket too. I just have to send it to her because it's sitting over here in my stuff. Got a pile of stuff I got to send to her. So I'm going in at an angle, so all of my flowers are sitting up and they're not laying flat. So if you look at them, you can see they're all sitting up. Hey, Debbie. All right, so now we're just going to do the same with the red. And then I have some extras back here if I want to use them for fillers. These are, see, I don't know what kind of, these are roses. Then these are, I don't know what these would be called because I don't know flowers. But I have those, and then I have extra roses, and I have a couple of carnations left. Carnations are my favorite flower, but I don't know if I'll use them or not. I like roses and all the other flowers, but carnations are my favorites. So I'm going to do the red. Come on. Right here off to the side. Getting ready to have oral surgery. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that's yuck. I've had that many times. I'm having my left hand carpal tunnel surgery on Tuesday. But I will be on next week, so don't worry. I will still be on. I'm not sure what I'll be doing, but I will be on because it is my left hand. It's not my dominant hand. I'll still be able to do some stuff. Hello, welcome. You like the mini mums? Yeah. Oh, Donna, you're not missing me. I'm right here. Red. They did a really good job on that. You'll never forget me. I appreciate that. I know there's some people who'd like to. It was awesome. I loved it. They are so stinking cute. Might just have to order myself another one. Can never have too many aprons, that's for sure. Oh, didn't cut 3 of the blue ones. Okay, let's do that. The basket I got came from Carolina Pottery. Yeah, it's a tobacco basket, or they call them tobacco baskets, but yeah, glue guns are not good for doing florals. No. I mean, you can use them, but no, you need a glue pot. The tobacco basket came from Carolina Pottery, but you can get them just about anywhere. Carolina Pottery is a store we have here in North Carolina. I'll put this down here. They don't have stores all over. They're just in a few places, mainly North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to put something behind my sign to keep that there. All right, so let me show you guys what we got so far. Oh, you are so sweet. Who said that? Kelly, you're so sweet. All right. We need a couple more fillers in here because I can still see some green. And I want to put some in with my bow. So let me see. Let's take some of the white and blue roses off of here. Since we already have the big red roses, let's try some white and blue over here. And these are a little bit more closed up, but they will act as fillers. We do. I will agree with that. We do have some pretty good stores out here. I'm sorry that you guys don't have any. We have Sims, we have Carolina Pottery. Of course, the regular stuff, Hobby Lobby and that, but I think everybody pretty much has those just about. You're very sweet. You guys are so nice. Y'all are too good to me. All right. Let's put some of these other roses in. We don't have any white roses, so we'll add a couple of these. Thank you. So don't forget, I will be on my YouTube channel on Friday at 2:30 Eastern. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And then again, I will be on Higgy Ann's Floral Creations at 5 p.m. Eastern on Facebook. So I will be doing that again for her this week. So I would love for y'all to come over there and hang out with me. You'd never heard of Hobby Lobby before. Back, I'm showing age here probably. We used to have, back in the day, it was the big craft store that we had was Ben Franklin's. Do y'all remember Ben Franklin's? We used to have one of those. I can't remember who they ended up becoming. If it was, were they AC Moore? Did they become AC Moore? I know here they took over the same building that AC Moore or Ben Franklin was in. You got your ribbon and your needles? Oh, good. I'm so glad. The last I heard, she was doing well. I have not talked to her myself. I'm hoping to tomorrow so I can get an update before Friday. But yeah, the last I heard she was sent home, so I have not heard anymore. You remember Ben Franklin's too? There was one in Raleigh, yes. I remember when we had to drive up to Raleigh just to go to Michael's. A girlfriend and I, we took a day trip up there one day, and that's all we did was go to Michael's. We just wanted to go to Michael's. We didn't have one around us down here. Now, of course, we have everything here, but I should have put a red. I should need a red up top here. You had a Ben Franklin's too? Yeah. They were like the big craft store. They're the only big craft store I remember. I can't think of any that we had other than them. Of course, locally here we had one. I think they're still open. And I used to have to, when I did cakes, I used to make cakes. Little trivia fact for you there. And I would go and buy all my cake decorations and stuff from them. I made my daughter's wedding cake and made my grandmother, when she remarried, I made her wedding cake. I used to make all the kids' birthday cakes. But as my hands got worse over the years, I wasn't able to do that as much anymore. I want these two loops to stand up. All right, let me take a look at this. So I will take some of this other greenery here and we will poke that in there as well for fillers. But let's use some of these. I've still got a couple of blue roses here if I need to put some of those in. I don't know if I need them right now. Yes, I have many hidden talents. Yep, the Wiltons. I used to do those, the cakes. I have all the pans. I have all the decorations. They're all in boxes in our garage. When I moved to California, after my dad died, I went out there to help my mom with the business that my dad had. And the things I had to have with me when I went, because I just took stuff and put it in the car and drove out there. My son and I went out there and to stay with her and to help her out. And my husband was here in the military, and he was going to retire, and then we were going to move back to California. That was always our plan. Well, obviously that plan changed, but I had to take my KitchenAid mixer. Was a must. It laid in the back seat of the car. I had to take that with me. And I had to take my cake pans. So I had boxed all my cake making stuff up, boxed it all up, and then because I couldn't take it in my car, it was too small and the box was too big, I had a friend of ours that lived here, I had him ship it to me so that I could have it with me. Yeah. I had to have all that with me when I left. Those were the important things for me to take with me. It's funny. It is funny now. And then it ended up that we decided California was not where we wanted to retire. So then I had to bring it all back here. And then we brought my mom back with us. And she's been with us ever since. But It was just too funny. My husband's like, okay, what are you going to take with you? You've got to have your comforts, from home with you. Oh, I'm very happy I don't live there now. Yes, absolutely. I did not like it. We were gone for so long that, we just always thought we would go back there because our families were there. Both my husband and I were from there. And all of our families, our siblings are there. And we just always thought that's where, when he retired, we'd just go back home to California. And, it just wasn't where we wanted to be anymore. I guess we had just lived out here for so long. I live in North Carolina now. We've been here most of our lives now. I only lived technically in California for 9 years because we didn't move there till I was 9, and I left when I was 19, so 10 years. So it just wasn't what we thought it would be. And we decided just to come back here, and this was home to us, It had become home to us, which was really odd because we never wanted it to be home. And now, that our grandkids are here, are on the East Coast. We have some that live here in North Carolina and then the rest in South Carolina. I'm over by Fort Bragg. We lived in Southern California near, we were in the Ontario, San Bernardino area. We were about 50 miles from LA. So if you know Riverside, Ontario, San Bernardino, that area, that's where I grew up. We both did. My husband is from a town now it's called Rancho Cucamonga. It used to be called just Cucamonga. If anybody remembers Bugs Bunny is the one that put Cucamonga on the map. Just a little trivia for you. But yeah, his family is still there. He was actually born in Santa Ana or Orange County. His family is in Santa Ana. But yeah, so that's how we ended up here. And now this is just home to us. We left for a while. We went, but we have always come back here. While he was in the military, we went to Alaska. And we lived there for 3 years. And then when he retired from the military and he took this job, they moved us to New York for a while. So we lived there for 8 years. Oh no, it's not too hot for me. I don't want to ever be in the cold again. I lived in New York for 8 years, up near the Canadian border and on the Lake Ontario. And I've had my fill of snow and cold to last me a lifetime. So yeah, I will take the heat anytime. And I don't complain about the heat anymore because I am glad to not be living in that cold. All right. I still need, I think, let me hold this up and show you guys. Sometimes you guys can see things I can't. I know where all those places are. My sister lives down there in Highland. Okay, yeah. Yep. So what we used to say, growing up, it was funny because you would say you were from Ontario and everybody would say Canada. No, not Canada. All right, so we need to get some stuff up here. I need to pull these up now into my bow. I need a blue one. I'll put a blue one in the center, I think. I want a closed up one. Thank you guys. So yeah, that's the story of us. But my sisters are all still out there. They live down in the Temecula area, which is wine country for Southern California. And my husband's family is still there in Cucamonga, most of them. His extended family is in Orange County and Santa Ana, those areas. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. Don't think I need it that long. So, I mean, it's nice that we haven't been back to visit in a while. Of course, obviously, since the pandemic started, we haven't been back. So it's been really hard for him not seeing his mom because, you know, she's older and he wants to see her. And, of course, you know, she's got health issues, so we haven't been able to do that. All right. Oh, some more greenery will cover up those spots. Oh, thank you. I want to put these picks in. And then I think I'm going to put in some tails down here just to make this a little bit longer. Well, thank you. All right, so these little picks I got from AC Moore before they closed. And I still have a whole mess of them. So I don't want them all bunched up, but I want to cut the tag off of here. And then I'm going to show you guys some pretty things I got today. I've also got, if you guys are looking for any ribbon or signs, I have some ribbon and signs in my shop, wreathdecorbydon.com. This is listed in my shop as well tonight. It just doesn't have a picture. It says made on Facebook Live. And it'll have a picture up tomorrow. But I do have ribbons and signs, and I'll show you some of those. I'm going to put this one right here. So I'm not taking this apart. I'm just going to glue the whole thing in. My throat gets so dry. Oh yeah, I like that. I'm going to put another one on the other side. The basket came from Carolina Pottery here in North Carolina, but they do have them at Sims. They have them at Michael's, although I don't know if you'll find the colored ones there. You might. But Sims carries them if you can order from Sims, the wholesale. Can I curl what? These? You probably could some of them. The longer ones you probably could. And I'm putting these in at an angle. These are going to cover up some of those bare spots too. Is Rhonda on here? Well, hello if you are, Rhonda. I hope you're doing well. All right, and now I'm going to put this one here at the bottom, I think. The sign is cute. I thought it was perfect for this. All right, let me get some. My glue is just like, one minute it's not hot enough, and the next it's too hot, and it's like there's no in between. works right there. You can spread those out. I can also, if I have longer ones of those. They're not as many picks on it, but I have the long ones. I could cut one of those down and I could put that in the center. I don't see one over here though. Yeah, my center still looks a little naked to me. And I still think I need another blue at the top. Let's take one of these and stick it up here at the top and see. Get out of my way. I want one right in there. That's way too much glue. My skillet is probably 3 years old now. So I will take some of these leftover ferns and that, and I will fill in any open spaces around the sides, especially where you can see the foam. I don't want to see any foam in there. And then I will also stabilize my sign now that I have it in place. Of course, I couldn't do that before because I didn't know where it was going to be in that. All right, so now I'm going to take another strip of that. So I know I want, let's just do 24. So I'm going to double it. It'll probably be a little long, but it's okay. We can curl them. Oh, thank you. Yes, this will be available for replay on my Facebook page immediately after the live. And it'll be on my Facebook or my YouTube channel on Friday. All right, so I cut it at 24, and I didn't actually cut it in the center. I'm going to bunch it up here. Susan's page is AC Inspired Wreaths. I'm going to put some glue on a floral pin. I'm going to put that in between here and try not to burn myself with it. And we're going to go right up underneath the bow, or the legs, the loops of the bow, and then these are going to hang down here. So we've got 2 layers of tails that we're going to use. And I'm going to dovetail these. Make sure I'm cutting these in the right direction. You were watching my YouTube channel last night. Awesome. Yeah, I have another video I have to put up. I was trying to get it done today, but it looks like it's going to be tomorrow. And then, of course, this one I have to edit and put it up. Because I always have to edit them a little bit, just a little. No, that's not what I wanted. I love the long tails too, and I like curling them up just a little. They don't have to be curled too much, and I like looser curls. There we go. Let's do this one too. There we go. And then what I'll do is I will find some rope that I have down here. I won't use a jute rope, but I probably will try and find a red or a burgundy rope and put that up here, because the basket itself, the pieces on the back, they're really thin. So I wouldn't want someone to use that to hang it. There's really nowhere on the back to hang it. So I will put some kind of hanging rope on here for them to hang it. But this can be hung on a door, on a wall, on your porch. Yeah, it is. Yeah, some of my older videos aren't edited, but now I edit them. I didn't know how to do editing back then, so now I do it. Oh, you know what? I've been doing this for a while, and it still takes me forever to do. Talk about taking forever. Y'all want to know what's been taking me forever? Okay, I'll show you. I've been working on these signs. I have 4 of these. And I've been working on these forever. Weeks. And I've just finally gotten them done to where I can now decorate them. But I had to glitter them and paint them, and that's how slow I am. It's taken me weeks to do 4 signs. In my defense, they have required a lot of paint. But I finally got them glittered today. I finally got all the glitter done today. I had to do all the white glitter today. And I have glitter everywhere. I think I even have it in my eyes, but I'm not sure. You can attach rope to the sides, yes. So, and I probably will right up here in the corners. I will probably do a small hanging rope right here. Or I could go around the back here on this side and this side and just make a small one so it wouldn't show when they actually hang it up. It would be behind here. So that's probably what I would prefer to do, is to put it like that, so that when you hang it up, this is all you're going to see. You're not going to see that rope. I think that would look better personally. So that's what I would do. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I go live over there. I'm live on YouTube on Fridays at 2:30 Eastern. Don't forget you can sign up for my email list if you'd like. Type in the word email in the comments. I'll shoot the link out to you in Messenger. You can also get my supply list, which has everything on there from my ribbon racks to my wire cutters. All right, guys, so here we are again. Look at those ribbons. Aren't they cute? Dangling down there. All right, guys, so thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I will have a picture of this up tomorrow. It is in my shop now if anyone's interested. Just go check out my my shop at wreathdecorbydawn.com, and you'll find all the goodies in there. Signs, ribbon sets, embellishments. I've got baby butts back in stock. I have the dark skin and the light skin. So, all right, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Be kind to one another. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday at 2:30 Eastern on YouTube. Have a wonderful night, guys. Have a good night. Bye.